Hey everybody, it's me, Erin and Elyse. Welcome to another episode of Erin's Eats. Today I'm going to be doing a slightly different episode because I'm also going to have y'all cleaning with me. So we're gonna see how this goes. It's a cook and clean with me type video. It is midday. It is actually noon exactly on a weekday, which means Adam is at work and I'm already prepping our supper. The recipe I'm going to share with y'all tonight is really great because it is easily prepped ahead. So especially for us, our evenings are like the most chaotic part of the day. So as much as I can get done earlier in the day when it's calmer, the better. I'm going to show y'all today how to make chicken casserole with Ritz cracker topping. Ooh! This is another one of my grandmother's recipes, one of my favorites. So yeah, we're gonna make that and then we're gonna clean up afterwards, and yeah, let's just get started. So for chicken casserole, guess what you need? Chicken. My favorite way to prepare chicken now for casseroles or anytime I need shredded chicken like tacos or whatnot is to cook it in the Instant Pot. This is the easiest thing for me because you just like dump it in, walk away, and then whenever it's done and you take it out, it's like super easy to shred, like very tender, doesn't get tough. Like way back in the day I used to like boil chicken when I needed it to shred it for a casserole, and sometimes that would make it kind of rubbery, but it always comes out perfectly in the Instant Pot. And I think Noodle just peed in her diaper. Ah, Eddie's. Hold please, while I go tend to my fur baby. BRB. And I'm back. Noodle has now been changed out of her diaper. So we're good to go for a little bit. Anyways, so like I was saying, my favorite way to prepare chicken now to be shredded is in the Instant Pot. This is how I do it, and I always do it with frozen chicken. So today I'm gonna be using frozen chicken breasts. I actually prefer the frozen chicken tenderloins, like the little smaller pieces, but they've gone up, so for some reason this is cheaper, that's why I bought it. They're all stuck together. 3 good sized breasts in the Instant Pot, frozen directly from the freezer, not thawed. To your chicken, you want to add some sort of liquid. That's what it takes to come to pressure. If you have broth, that's great because it adds more flavor. If you don't have broth, just use some water. So I'm adding about a cup of water, 3/4 a cup. I'll also add in some salt and pepper. Put on your lid. Set the valve to sealing. Then you cook it on high pressure for 9 minutes. And there you go. Once it's cooked, we will shred it. So I'll check back in with you at that point. So the cook time is over. Once it's finished cooking, I let it do about a 5 or 7 minute natural release, and then finish it off with a quick release because you don't want it to sit in there stewing too long and get rubbery or tough like you would with the boiling method. So release your pressure and then shred your chicken. So let's get to shredding. Okay, our chicken is all shredded up, so now we're gonna actually assemble the casserole. By the way, if you hear crinkling of any sort, there's not an old lady trying to open up a peppermint. It is Remy playing with one of those like crinkly noise toys. For the actual filling of the casserole, obviously we have the chicken. I like to add veggies, so it's like a all-in-one meal. My grandmother did not add veggies to it, but I've started doing that. I like to either add frozen peas and carrots or frozen mixed vegetables, which is like peas, carrots, green beans, and corn. So both work. Makes it a full meal, and it's almost kind of like chicken pot pie-ish. So yeah, it's really yummy. Let's start assembling. I'm gonna be using my 2.5 quart Corningware baking dish, which is chipped and has spots on it, so don't look at that side. And the first thing that you do is dump in your chicken. So we're gonna dump in our shredded chicken, peas and carrots, give them a bit of a stir. The next part of it, you're gonna mix a can of cream of chicken soup, and I believe it's 6 to 8 ounces of sour cream. Adam does have a milk allergy, so most things that require sour cream, I've been using this brand, not sponsored, just what I use. It is milk-free, no dairy, cholesterol, lactose, gluten, or hydrogenated oil. I don't know. It works for us, so yeah. So you want to mix the two together before you pour it on top of your chicken and vegetables. Ooh, now it in a glob. This is a 12-ounce thing of sour cream. I have about half in there, so that's what I'm gonna use. So like I said, you can use anywhere between like 6 and 8 ounces of sour cream. You could get one of those little small containers of it. You could probably also use a small thing of the plain Greek yogurt. This I've used for quite a while now, and I remember one of the first times I did it, I had my brother taste it, and I didn't tell him that I used something other than like real sour cream, and he couldn't tell a difference. So I recommend it. Give it a nice good stir. So it's like this. It's really pretty thick. For some reason I like it to be a little bit thinner, just so it mixes a little easier. So I'll actually use a ladle or my gravy ladle and get some of the broth type stuff that the chicken made whilst cooking in the Instant Pot. So I'm gonna just add a couple of like little ladles of that to it, and then stir that up. Now you can see it's a little more, well, not that much, but it's a little, I don't know why I do it, it just makes me feel better. So take it or leave it, you don't have to. So now that you've got your creamy stuff, pour it over your chicken and veggies, like so. You just want to spread it over the top really well, like this. I like to kind of like poke it. You don't want to like fully mix to combine. I suppose you could, but that's just not how the recipe states it. I just kind of like just poke it around just so it does seep down in there a little bit better. And that's all we're gonna do for now. So the last step to this, don't do it until you're ready to bake it and eat it. The last step is adding the crushed Ritz crackers and butter to the top. It is only 1:15, so I'm not ready to eat supper. So all I'm gonna do with this now is put my handy dandy lid and stick it in the refrigerator. And then when it is about, I don't know, 30 to 40 minutes from when we want to eat tonight, I will take it out and we'll add the Ritz crackers and bake it. So yeah, really easy, right? Simple ingredients, easy to throw together. It's very affordable. I make this almost once a week now because I always have chicken and then these other veggies. Like the bag of frozen veggies is $1. Super affordable and tasty. I'm gonna put this in the fridge now and we're gonna clean up a bit, and then I'll check back in with y'all for the last step, which we will do when it's time to actually eat. So as you can see, the kitchen is not that big of a mess, but it is still a mess enough for me to where I don't want to look at this the rest of the afternoon, and it'll save me from having to do more stuff tonight when it is chaotic. It is also bath night for Remy, and we bathe him in the sink, so the less dishes I have to do after supper, the better, so we can go on and get ready to give him a bath. So yeah, let's tidy up a bit. Oh hey, we're back. It's now supper time, which means we're gonna do the final little step with our casserole and stick it in the oven so we can eat, because I am hungry. Casserole's been in the fridge. What is that? Nothing. So the last thing we have to do is super simple. What is this? Little derpy hair. Whatever. Is we're gonna take a tube of Ritz crackers or Kroger brand Ritz crackers. Crumble them up on the top. Ooh. Oh, I like to take my rings off when I do this. Just evenly cover your top with your Ritz crackers. I've also used club crackers before. You could use saltines. I don't think it'd be as good as like a buttery type cracker, like Ritz and the club crackers are. But for this size dish, one tube is the perfect amount. So get all the little aggression. Squeeze in your crackers. Just kind of pat it around. It doesn't have to all be like perfect little pieces. You can tell there's some bigger chunks. Last step is to drizzle butter all over it. A half a stick of butter. I've already melted mine to save time. And just as best you can, like evenly drizzle it. Adam and Remy are hanging out, talking, having a grand old time. Casserole's ready to bake. We're gonna put it in the oven, which has been preheated to 350 degrees. Because it has been in the refrigerator, it will probably take a little bit longer to heat through. So I'm gonna guess or assume it could be anywhere between 30 and 45 minutes. So if you were like, if we had baked this as soon as I had mixed it all together earlier this afternoon and baked it, it would not take as long, but because it's a little cool from being in the fridge, obviously, it's going to take a little longer to heat up. So I'm going to bake it, and then we're going to check back in with our taste tester and see the finished product. So, fussy baby. Look everyone, it's ready. Golden deliciousness. Too bad they still haven't invented smell-o-vision. So I'm gonna scoop some out so our taste tester can taste of it. Hello.
It smells so good in here.
Yay. Okay. Chicken. It is delicious. Okay, you can taste it. It's hot.
Gosh.
It's hot. So blow on it.
Ooh. Let me ask you a question. If you were a kid and you saw all these veggies in here, would you eat it?
When I was little, no, because I despise the little green peas. I would eat a lot of veggies because in the South, most veggies are cooked in butter and salt pork, but little green peas I didn't like till I was well into adulthood.
Sorry, I wasn't listening.
It's okay.
I was too busy eating it. It's so good.
Hot.
Yeah.
Delicious. Okay.
You guys, y'all gotta try this. This is crazy.
Seriously, make it. It seems super simple, and it is, but it has so much good flavor, and it's just really good. It's really comforting, and it doesn't sit too heavy with you, which is nice.
Oh, I love it so much.
Save it so we can eat.
It makes taste like this. I love you.
So if you like this video, let me know. Maybe I'll do a bigger scale cleaning video. I know there wasn't really that much for me to clean, but I did a little bit. So yeah, let me know what you want to see. So we'll see you next time on the next episode of Erin's Eats. Bye.